In Egypt and those calls for nationwide marches today. NBC's Richard Engel is in Cairo once again. Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Matt. Egypt is once again bracing for violence. Protesters are calling this a day of rage. They have already started to gather here in Ramses Square, which is very close to Cairo's train station, and there is a heavy security presence on the streets.
Egypt is showing no signs of flexibility, deploying more armored vehicles in Cairo this morning. An emergency law in effect. Detentions permitted. Live ammunition authorized. Negotiations with the protesters who demand that the elected Islamist president from the Muslim Brotherhood be restored seem far off. The Muslim Brotherhood, leading the opposition, isn't talking peace either. Its supporters have attacked churches, set fire to government buildings, and killed dozens of policemen. But it's still the demonstrators doing nearly all the dying. Families collected hundreds of dead from a mosque in Cairo yesterday, many overwhelmed with grief. Bodies lined up on a wet floor, tears soaking through a woman's veil. Until overnight, even that mosque was raided by police and the bodies seized. President Obama had harsh words for the military-backed government and canceled a joint military exercise with Egypt.
The United States strongly condemns the steps that have been taken by Egypt's interim government and security forces. We deplore violence against civilians.
Washington gives Egypt's armed forces more than $1 billion a year, aid historically tied to peace with Israel. The Egyptian military has long been a reliable U.S. ally. It still is. Egypt's government said the president's comments encouraged the opposition to protest more, leading to more violence.
And there is another concern here today. The protesters who back the Muslim Brotherhood, the people around them, the people who live in this area, don't support them. So there is a chance you could see clashes between Egyptian civilians. Savannah?
All right, Richard Engel in Cairo this morning.